Hi, Coach. I wanted to start with the video tribute that we all saw before puck drop. What did it mean to you? And it seemed from way up here in the stands that you were getting a little bit emotional. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. When you see ex-players that you have a lot of respect for saying nice things about you, it's you never know how you leave them. Like when you get fired, you don't know if it's the players are don't want to play for you or what have you. But when you see those players saying those things, then it's gets to you a little bit.
And what about your players tonight? It seemed like they deserved a bit of a different result there.
Well, they tried their butt off. I mean, there's no doubt. Anytime you can hold this team to 7 shots, or St. Louis to 7 shots in 2 periods, and that's including a power play goal and probably a couple more shots on the power play. You've done what you're supposed to do. It's just we have right now we're having a hard time scoring. I mean, we have a couple breakaways here and there. We have a couple great looks, and the one time we do score, 2 guys jump on the ice. So I mean, really happy with the way they worked and the way they cared. I expect to win every time we go on the ice. So I mean, unhappy with that result.
Next up is Ian McIntyre, Sportsnet.
Bruce, 1,000 games, I'm sure you've seen a lot, but have you ever had a weekend like this one with regard to goaltending personnel?
No, well, not as a coach. Back in the 80s, we had a situation like this where a player had to go in, but that's in the American League, but never like this where you've got 6 goalies supposedly, and 5 of them are ill or have COVID. So it was definitely something new, and hopefully by Tuesday, it can be rectified a little bit.
You're expecting that if all goes well, you'll have Thatcher back for Tuesday?
I'm hoping. My fingers are crossed, and Martin should be back as well, hopefully. So I mean, all of those things, point to, okay, we've finished this part of the history of the Vancouver Canucks. Let's move on to something else type stuff.
Next up is Daniel Wagner, Glacier Media.
Coach, you had twice as many shots as the Blues. How did you feel about your ability to get to the middle of the ice and create high danger chances against a tough defensive team?
You know what? I don't know how many chances we had. I think we probably outchanced them, especially in the first period when we had a lot of energy. But, there's a saying, you got to make hay when the sun shines. And when you get those chances, you've got to be able to put them in. And I thought we were fine until, we wouldn't get the lead. We didn't get the lead because this is an experienced team that, knows how to shut you down. They're that good. I mean, once they got the lead, they knew how to play with the lead. And that's I don't think they really pushed that much offensively in the second or third period. They just played to protect the lead, and they did a great job with it.
We've talked a lot about Pettersson, and he's been getting a lot more shots recently and putting up some points. Tonight he has 0 shots on goal. Is that just a matter of the Blues playing a very focused shutdown game against him?
I don't know if they were focused on shutting them down. I think Pettersson had chances to shoot, and he didn't. And I think when you're a scorer and a shooter, you've got to shoot pucks. So, I mean, that's I thought the first 2 minutes on the power play, we scored at the end, but we were playing around with the puck too much. Let's on 5-on-3 outnumber the guys all the time. Let's shoot pucks and beat them at the net. And we were trying to be too pretty. And when you're trying to be too pretty, usually bad things happen to you.